Hello everybody, I'm Sid the Adventurer, here to help you along your YouTube adventure. And today, we are going through another adventure through the skies! Actually, wait. I'm putting this series on hold for a little bit. Yeah, we're in the skies of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I'm doing the second half of the beta test. Which, if you've been living under a rock, you know. Endless Ragnarok is coming out on July 9th. That's the month. You know, you better save your cart right now. You know? I have previously done a video on the beta test, you know, showcasing Beatrix, one of the 4 new characters showing up in the expansion. As you can see, I'm playing as her right now. Yes, the last video I did was kind of a showcase, per se. I don't know what you could call it, like a guide, character showcase, I don't know. Trying to help out players who might get confused, or maybe like, you know, players who played the game and, you know, they want to go to a YouTuber and pop in and be like, you know, how does this work? Or maybe you want the knowledge early.
Actually, both.
It could be that too. So, for all you veterans and newbies, I'm about to show you one of the new game mechanics being added in the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink game for the Endless Ragnarok update. Oh, that was a mouthful. So, where do I start? Oh yeah, here we go. The main menu. So we got our party, our gear, our skills, our summons. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Our summons? Whoa, wait, that's new. I've never seen that before. That's brand new. I've never seen that. That's the new game mechanic. So basically, this is the new game mechanic they're adding. It's called summons. You get to summon the beasts now. The primal beasts. I love this. I love it a lot. It's amazing. So I've seen a lot of videos and, you know, the clips and the trailers for this. Yeah, and it's magnificent. They like to tease you a lot. So, how does it work exactly? If I'm showing you how this works, you're probably going to ask me a lot of questions in my comments if I miss anything, aren't you? So, I'll try my best not to. But there's always a chance I misinterpreted something or I had no idea. I'm doing a disclaimer, because obviously I'm not an all-seeing god or anything. This is based on my knowledge and my knowledge alone. So, let me start here with Furikin. What does he say? Oh yeah. Basically, this thing says he performs a combo of slashes and tornadoes. Press square during a rush attack to shift into combo attacks. Grants rooted to the entire party. Actually, that sounds pretty nice. I don't know what rooted is. Might be a buff, I'm not sure. Like I said, disclaimer. Yeah. So, here's the interesting about this. When I saw those videos I mentioned earlier, I honestly thought that this was going to be like Lyria captures them like Pokemon, that crystal thing she has on her chest, and then like she releases them, and then they're like an ally that assists you. But this is way different. Apparently, as I just read out loud, you can control the monsters. Yes, it is what it is. It is what it says it is. It's a summon. You get to control it. Your character, when I played in the beta so far, your character can become Furican. And then you get to control the primal beast. If I broke that down and you understood it, that's good. If you didn't, I don't want to see your angry comments. Actually, I do. I want to know how much I suck. Alright, so basically you get to control all of these different types of summons. And each one has a different way they work. Like the Quakedile, he basically turns into that bowling ball thing, and you play Wii bowling. And then you got this thing, which I really hate the look of it. It's really weird. I don't know why it looks at me like that. Yeah, then you got these guys. The Hope-Filled Sky Dwellers. So each different summon does play a different purpose, though. This is the next point I'm making. So, Furican, he's like an attacker. But these guys are like an assist. Basically, you don't become them. Like, you can become Furican and then control them. Instead, they get summoned on the side, and then this effect happens. It restores 20% of the entire party's HP and gifts 1 extra green potion, mega potion, and blue potion. So I don't know who doesn't want that. Sometimes those potions save my butt when I'm in trouble. I mean, I play as Vasarago, so when that status effect wears off, it's instantaneous potion for me. I'm not staying at 1 HP. So, these guys are very handy. Alright, so now that I've explained, basically, there's attackers and there's assists. I'm gonna get to the main part. The part you're probably most curious about. Because I explained you can control them like a character. I've explained how they work, the assist and this. And Furican, you can control Furican. You're probably wondering, wait, how do I summon my summon? I mean, yeah, that's a good question. How do I summon my summon? Because that's kind of the whole point. You gotta summon it, right? Because then it's not a summon. It's just a, I don't know what you call that. So, this part is not quite clear to me just yet. But from what I do know, is that you can. So, actually, I'm trying to figure out how to break it down for new players. You know what? I'll try to put it this way. Link attacks and the link gauge. When that goes up, that also increases your cost bar. That's what I'm calling it, because I don't know. I'm just making up terminology at this point. Maybe it catches on. I call it the cost bar, because it's like a bar that increases over time. And when it fills up, there's 3 notches. As you can see for Furikin, he costs 3. He has 3 notches. You know, the bar has to fill up 3 times. And that happens through link attacks. And damage over time. Basically, like, just stacking up damage. That's what I've seen so far. So, I mean, I also am not good at reading things when I'm excited and want to check it out for the very first time. So, when I logged in for the beta, I didn't quite read what it said. Anyway, yeah, link attacks, damage and link attacks. That's basically it. And getting your link meter up. Now, there is another cool feature that they're adding to the game if you can get to link level 100. And then perform a full burst. Which I will get to that, but later, because I'm going to show how all this works. But before I do that, I'm going to explain this one last bit. You're probably looking at this and you're like, what if I don't like the annoying eyeball looking thing because it's looking at me weird? How do I change my summons out? So, for new players and veterans, I'll explain it to you like this. In my last video, I explained how to change your skills. For my veteran players, you're like, I already know how to change my skills. Then you'll probably understand what I'm referencing. For newer players, you're like, maybe I just figured out how to change my skills. It's pretty self-explanatory, and this game is so good at telling you how it works. Obviously, yes, it really is. All you gotta do is click on it like you're changing one of your skills, and you have more options, like a timber wolf or a wyvern. Pretty cool, right? Which, I'm not choosing any of these because I really don't want to. I'm gonna keep what they gave me. So, that's basically it. I mean, that's as much as this video is going to be about for this. Alright, I'm gonna just brief you on my party real quick. Oops, wrong one. Obviously, Beatrix. We got Narmaya, for no specific reason. You know, it's not. She's the internet favorite. Okay. Rackham, because he's our ranger. Yeah, we need some guy in the back shooting stuff. And Ayo, I really don't know how to pronounce that name. Like, what? It's like saying id or ide. Okay, it's either way. Ayo, io. I don't know. It's an Io. That's their name. Yeah, this is my party. We got her for support. Character I'm playing as. She just shoots things. And we got Narmaya because we need her. We just need her, okay? Don't question it. Alright. Ready? For other people who are doing the beta test, I'm just going to show this real quick. If you want to get to this quest, you have to complete these ones. It doesn't matter what letter grade you get, it just matters that you complete them. And then you can get to this one. But I do recommend you check your gear out to make sure that you're strong. Because this is pretty tough. This is literally 2,000 strength. And we're not that strong. They don't give us much for the beta. You can't even go to the blacksmith, dude. So, just saying.
I can make the arrangements at once.
Just a brief note. Ready? And we're off. on our adventure through the skies of the Grand Blue Fantasy. Actually, why is that? Why is like every fantasy adventure game like in the sky? Like Skylanders. Anyone remember Skylanders? I remember Skylanders. That's a pretty cool game. I mean, until it fell off and then it went extinct, and I saw a cool YouTube video about that, but we don't have to talk about that. Oh crap, I'm getting distracted. I gotta face this dude.
Observe and overcome.
Alright. Alright, I'm learning how to use her other dials. For example, fighting stronger opponents, I actually like the shield. I like the defense. So choosing yellow for defense is really handy in this situation. Okay. I will also mention for those who are new and don't know what I was talking about by link gauge. See that blue bar on him? The more hits you get, the more that bar goes up. And when I just hit circle, it allowed me to do like that attack I just did. And then it has a cooldown until it recharges. Let's see if I can show it again.
There is no foam on the sea.
Alright. Okay, that was a huge hit.
Trigger fingers.
Ready or not?
That dodge saves my butt. Okay. See, there's that blue bar again. You just gotta hit him to increase it. But right now he's in overdrive, so we won't be able to do much, really. This is kind of annoying. Good. See, this is why you need AO on your team. AO! Okay, that was probably rude. I get the hang of it. It needs to be a perfect dodge to do the counter, but there we go. Oh wow, he got me in one hit. I'm gonna save my yellow potion. Thunderbird. Alright. You see that thing that says Link in the side of the screen above my head? Every time I perform one of those Link attacks, it goes up. It was at like 21, now it's at 35.
Go time.
Once it reaches 100, there's a special thing you can do. That's only after you do a full burst. Which I can also explain what that is. I'm learning how to use her other dials. This healing thing is actually pretty good, because it can spare me from having to use her potions.
Right, focus up. Trigger finger is it. Hey, over here. Hot enough for ya?
Small wings, they beckon.
Wait, now Maya, I'm only like 71. Hold up.
Home on the fantastic moon. Yep, I'm here.
Here we go.
I'll show him. Immortal assault!
I got you. Piercing.
Giant one! Time chaos!
That's a full burst. It's when all your specials go off at once. It's called a full burst. Okay, ladies? Okay, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. Alright, so now that our Link is level 100, our Link level is at 100%, and we got a lot of Link damage in, I'll explain some of these guys. Basically, if you want to at this point, you can use one of your summons, because we have two on the meter. But we don't have to if we don't want to.
You have my thanks.
But basically how this works is you hit the button, you use your skills, and you just up, down, left, right, you know, whichever one you want to use. Which I want to save it for Purican, so just to show what Purican does, because I'm actually curious myself. Because I only got to use Purican once, and then I died, but that's what I had. I was first starting out with the beta, and I had no idea. And then the Crocodile was actually really fun. Alright. Now, this is the next thing that I was explaining about. So, we did a full burst, and then we got to Link level 100. So, the actual condition for this is reaching Link level 100, and then committing a Link attack after you reach that point. But then, you have to do a full burst at this point. And I'll explain what that is once I get my meter out. But I'm at 26, so I don't see that happening. Here we go. Charge the Purican. Show some of that combos. There we go. Yeah, now the tornado's on our side now. Yeah. When you summon a summon, they have a time limit. Probably the only annoying thing about it. Because they're really fun. I love it.
Small wings, they beckon.
Hey, Namaya, again? Alright.
They're finished.
So if you commit a full burst right here. A full burst. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Now I stop. You can do a primal burst. And you can summon Bahamut. Lyria gets Bahamut on your side. Which is also part of the new mechanics.
Yes!
Okay, so that's all the summons and how they work.
Lost focus.
I will say, not all of this is gonna be like the beta when it reaches the real game. I mean, that is what the game developers do also tell you as well. You can also see their website, they do have a lot of interesting things on there. For example, they also tell you when they're doing beta tests and how you can join, like I did. I'm not doing a they're not sponsoring me. I'm just saying this is fun. If you want to do it, this is how I did it, you know. They have they you know, share all their events on their website. It's pretty cool. You know, I can't wait until it comes out. I'm still counting the days. I loved the last beta test. I loved this one. I loved getting to play Beatrix again. I can't wait to get to play the 3 other new characters when they come out.
No, definitely chocolate.
So I'm going to end this video here. If you thought it was a little bit helpful, at least a little bit, you can like or subscribe. But mainly just subscribe, because you know it will benefit you if you do. I'll do more content like this in the future. And it also lets me know you like it. Join the adventure! Come on. It's fun. Have a nice day.